Well, good morning, all. Um, I know I'm a homestead gardener, but honestly, I've been trying to start things without having to buy them. So I brought this palm up from Florida. My sister and my pop, they both live in Florida, and I brought that back, and it seems to really like it. And then I have like a sunroom where I heat the floor and it feels like it's actually in Florida in the cold, harsh winter months in Nebraska. We live in Nebraska, so it's gonna dip down to like really cold. And you know, all part of being a homestead gardener in Nebraska is starting stuff that you bring that's important to you, and it seems pretty happy. So I'm not quite sure what kind of palm it is, but hey, I brought it back, and let's go look at the garden, how it's doing this week. Talk about the peas. All right, let's start it. Ready? All right, so the peas have gotten to a point where they're not producing anymore, so I'll tear that um, trellis down so the watermelons don't grow up it, they grow down it. And because I don't believe the trellis I made for the peas are strong enough to hold it. So let's go on in, and golly, the pollinators are happy. So when you guys want to start a garden, oh, look at the butterfly, that's freaking cool. So you have to give the pollinators something to attract them, so they jump on the flowers and then they come in and pollinate your garden, because we cannot grow what we want and enjoy without the pollinators. I love them. Wasps, bees, butterflies, that's how it works. It's all good. So let's go see what's going on. So this week I let the cabbages go. I have some young men at work that really enjoy them, and they're going to enjoy them and eat them. Next year I probably won't do that. It seems like cabbages are kind of a lot of work, and I'll probably put the Brussels sprouts here. And of course our watermelon is grown, and we got jalapenos. Look at that. Oh my gosh. I have young men that know how to do that and make me some salsa, and it's a win-win. And here is the bell pepper, and I have two on. So, oh my gosh, I'm excited. We'll see what happens. And of course, this is another bell. And oh, it's a jalapeno. So there's some jalapenos there, and golly gosh darn, maybe I'll let them go red and stop getting so excited. That's another really cool thing about doing a garden. It's so hard not to pick what you grow and eat right away. And oh my gosh, look how big this watermelon is getting. I keep flipping it so we get a perfectly round one. Oh, it's gonna be yummy. And the more I cut these chives down, the more they grow. So it is very, very exciting. So, all right. And oh my goodness, the Nebraska weather finally broke, and we're not doing 90 degrees, we're at 80s, and I have red tomatoes. Ah, look at all these freaking watermelons. Yum. I'm gonna put onions in there today, and you can kind of see the strawberries. They're happy. Everything's happy. So when I created this garden, I found a place that gave away a bunch of pallets, and I tore the pallets all apart. and I made all of this out of pallets. So cost effective. I think I have maybe 60 bucks in this whole thing, and all the dirt came from a compost that I make. That you know, you pull the weeds out, all your cuttings from your garden, all of that stuff goes in the compost, and then you give the compost heat through a you can get it through any kind of home store. It's a compost generator that makes it heat and breaks down all of that and makes it into great nutrition into the dirt. So the dirt is the key to this thing. None of the stuff that I did in this garden, I didn't buy bagged dirt. I did it all out of the compost that I created through the process of creating compost. You guys can look it up on the internet. It's really not that hard to figure out. It's pretty much easy, and that's how all this started, from the compost. And the happier your dirt is, the more your dirt makes things to grow. And obviously it's freaking going nuts out here. Everything's happy. I'll probably pick grapes this week, and look at them. The grapes are, oh my goodness, the grapes are looking good. And I'm excited. Things are good. I'll probably change everything I've done in this garden next year, because that's the way it works. You know, when you're a homestead gardener, you constantly try to upgrade what you have created. So thanks for watching, and in the coming weeks I'll let you know more about who I am and what we have created. And if you like it, subscribe. Later.